everybody, DF here, back, and I'm better than ever. Okay, let me know if this microphone gets kind of crazy, because the other day my cat bumped into it while I was in the middle of a video call, and then it just cut out. So, guys, is the audio okay to you? I hope it is. I'm really not sure at the moment. Okay, so here we are, and we are at the live stream for my 2-year anniversary of Beauties and Beasts. Yep, I meant to do this on August 30th, but unfortunately, that didn't work out, because then I got sick, I threw up, and then I got a sore throat. Thankfully, it was not the coronavirus, just your run-of-the-mill stomach bug combined with a sore throat. Okay. Anyway, so this is a special Q&A anniversary live stream. Remember that if you are a patron, any questions or comments or any requests that you want are for free and unlimited in the stream, as this is not a charity stream. But if you want a question answered or just a comment read aloud, the minimum is 5 gold beans, which you can go ahead and get some by clicking the gift button on the Podbean app right there. It should be the big gift button. Or if you want to make a one-line voice request, that's 30 gold beans. Longer voice requests, like a monologue or something, is 100 gold beans. Singing requests, 280 gold beans. So bear that in mind. But I really have to thank you guys for all your support in the time that I was unemployed. I want to thank everybody who's bought merchandise on Redbubble. Somebody bought a throw blanket, and the next day someone bought a tapestry, and I'm like, wow. So whoever was behind that, cheers to you guys. Yeah, I'm just like $1 away from meeting my monthly quota, like in royalty. So if you guys want to help me out, help me get paid this month, just go to my Redbubble shop at disneyfanatic23.redbubble.com. That's disneyfanatic23.redbubble.com. I've got Beauties and Beasts merch, lots of Pride merch. I just uploaded a new design for Halloween with LGBT pride flags as Halloween characters, like a pansexual pumpkin, an asexual Frankenstein, transgender ghost. Yeah, that's my latest design. You go check it out on Redbubble. That's DisneyFanatic23.redbubble.com. Okay, so still waiting for people to come in, and for some reason it's taking a while to get to the next song. I think the music's just glitching out. Oh well. Oh, there we go. Reminder, I am answering questions and taking voice requests for questions and comments. For one-line voice requests, it's 30 gold beans. Longer voice requests, it's 100. And singing requests, 280. So, while we're waiting for some more people to come in, let's talk a little bit about the last 2 years. So 2 years ago, I started Beauties and Beasts as something to be fun and as a way to learn a little bit of extra cash on the side by doing something that I love to do. I love fairy tales. I love Beauty and the Beast. I love anything related to it. I love looking at how the story has evolved over the centuries. Well, actually, millennia would be more appropriate. Okay. All right. Bella PinkSavage, a patron, says, let's get this party started. While waiting for that, I'd like to thank my $5 plus patrons: Arvin Joshua Rocks 15, Bella PinkSavage, Anime Guy 1101, and TyrannosaurusVenom. And a special thank you to Anime Guy 1101 and TyrannosaurusVenom, because in these 2 years, they have just not stopped their patronship. They've just kept going. So, well, thanks guys for sticking out that long. Thank you so much. You've pretty much funded the majority this podcast. That's brilliant. Okay. All right, and now, this is being slightly glitchy. And Bella PinkSavage says, agrees. Woohoo! You guys rock. Okay, let's give it another clap. Okay. I just want to say that there have been adjustments made to the patron rewards because I realized that, oh, is it really cutting out? Oh no. Please don't cut out right now. Okay, what happens if I turn off the music? Okay, hold for a second. Okay, keep talking. Still going, still going. Okay. Guys, can you hear me? Has it cut out entirely? Guys? Hello? I need some confirmation in the chat here. It sounds okay now? Okay. All right. Well, let's see if... Okay, I think my internet just kind of went out for a second because I was at 3 bars and now I'm back to 4 bars. Let's just go without music for a little while. Where was I? Okay. I was thanking patrons. I did have to make some adjustments with the patron rewards program. Yeah, unfortunately, I discovered that... yeah. I unfortunately discovered that some of the rewards I was giving a little too much. The cost of them were too high that I hadn't taken into account if people only pledged for 1 month. And so what happened was that I ended up losing money for paying for the rewards for the patron. But so I've had to make a few adjustments based on the costs of the rewards. So I'm sorry for like any future patrons. Yeah, so I had to make some adjustments. I'm sorry about that. I did add a new tier, the Fairy Tale Fan tier for $7 a month. And this is for anybody who wants early access to my YouTube videos, from AMVs to PMVs to song covers. Yeah, it used to be at the $10 tier. Now it's at a $7 tier. So yeah, if you guys are sick of seeing the premiere announcements like a week in advance and you want it sooner, then just pledge $7 a month and you get to see all my YouTube videos early. Well, with some exceptions, like not my Has-Been Hotel videos, because I don't really want to steal patronship from Vivzy Pop, for example. Okay, so got a few people in the chat right now. The point of this is to answer some questions and also fulfill some voice requests. So let's get down to business, because I can't just keep coming up with what to say right now. I will say that 2 years, a lot has happened. Okay, so question from patron Bella PinkSavage. All right, DF, when did you first discover your love for writing? I believe I've said this before, like on my YouTube channel, but it was in the 5th grade. I mean, before then, I loved making up stories. I liked... my mom would make these little paper booklets and I'd draw/write in them just little stories. Some of it was apparently fan fiction that I realized way before I even knew what fan fiction was. But when I discovered writing, that was what I wanted to do, it was in poetry class. I wrote a poem. I even still remember what it was. It was called The Crocodile. And basically what I was trying to do was, I wasn't even thinking much of the story. I was just trying to come up with different rhymes for crocodile. I went down to Egypt and walked along the Nile. I saw a creature swimming. It was a crocodile. He seemed tame and gentle, so I gave him a smile. But I was wrong about him. He was ferocious and vile. He chased me through the streets. He chased me for a mile. I thought I'd never lose him until he fell into the Nile. So if you are in Egypt and you see that large reptile, give him whatever you want. Just don't give him a smile. I read that aloud to my 5th grade class, and they just loved it so much. They kept asking me to read it over and over again. And that's when I realized, I'm actually kind of good at this. And I do love writing stuff like this. That was something that I love to do and that apparently people liked. So yeah, that kind of just kickstarted my writing passion. Like even since then, I started coming up with, I'd say beginnings to novels. I like to have a whole folder full of beginnings to novels that I'll probably revisit. I did revisit one recently, The Last of the Myths, which I am working on right now. Frankly, I still have a lot of work to do on it, even on my 4th draft. I recently joined a writing group, and there were so many things that I didn't even think about. And these are experienced writers, so I mean, not that the critique was bad, but just it was really helpful because I was trying to figure out, okay, so I've got this 3rd draft. I'm not getting an agent. What's the problem here? I'm like, okay, so there's still more work I need to do. Okay, that's good to know. But yeah, ever since I was 11 years old, I just knew that writing was my destiny. You could say it was my cutie mark moment. Delayed laugh track. I know. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Yeah, it was my cutie mark moment too, if we were talking in My Little Pony terms. It was wonderful. All right. So, I guess that's the answer to that. Any more questions? I know Bella PinkSavage has the advantage here because she's a patron. Just remember, a minimum is 5. Okay, well, Bella PinkSavage says she's got a list of questions. Hang on. Okay, well, you came prepared, girl. I'm not. I'm not judging. Just you came prepared, and that's good. I just want to remind the patrons who are in the chat that the stream for episode, oh great, what was it, 45, 6, the 7 Deadly Sins episode is going to be streamed on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was supposed to be last week, but then I got sick. And that original link I sent you in the emails should still work, but you know what? I'll try sending the link again, and just in case. All right, and so question that Bella PinkSavage asked: "What's your favorite video game?" Oh, okay. Actually, this is a new favorite video game. Epic Mickey. Yeah, I'd have to say it's my new favorite video game. We recently got a 10, something like that. But he bought the Wii, bought the sports game, and then I realized, oh wow, yeah, yeah. I always wanted to play the Epic Mickey video game. I had heard a lot of things about it, and we never had a Wii before, and so I bought it and I played it. I played through the whole thing, and it was just so awesome. Like so many things that, of course, would get a Disney fanatic excited. Just overall, it was just fun. Yeah. It's pretty much the premise is Mickey Mouse gets stuck in the wasteland, the land of all the forgotten tunes, including Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, who was actually Walt Disney's first cartoon star before he lost the rights to his character, and then he created Mickey. But the Disney company got the rights to Oswald back because, face it, Universal wasn't using Oswald for anything for this game, and then they made it. and then they made that game and another game, and now you can get Oswald plushies at Disneyland. I do. I have an Oswald plushie. So I guess Oswald's popularity has been coming back. And the game was fun. It was like a dark version of Disneyland, which I love so much. And it was just the right amount of challenging for me. Okay, I did have to look up a few game tips when I got really stuck, but yeah, lots of fun. All right. So, yep. There we go. Epic Mickey, my new favorite video game. So some of the ones I liked playing in the past were like Wizard and 101 and Pirate 101. That like and I like playing this it might sound weird for an asexual woman to be playing a dating sim, but Monster Prom is technically dating sim, but thing is I love it for the fourth wall breaking and self-awareness that it does. Yeah. Also, funnily enough, that's dating sim has asexual representation, which is surprising since those things are built to be like extra sexy and thirsty, but it's just totally aware. Oh, Bella PinkSavage is a fan here. Aha, I love Damien. Oh yeah, the demon boy. Me, I'm more partial to Polygeist, the party ghost. For some reason. Like why? I don't know. She's just that fun one. And she's the one who breaks the fourth wall the most. Yeah, probably in real life though, I'd be like, huh? She'd be a real bad influence. All right. I do like watching horror video game playthroughs. I don't play them so much myself because it gets too real for me when I'm playing them. I like watching other people playing them and suffering. Yeah. Like I love watching Five Nights at Freddy's and Bendy and the Ink Machine playthroughs. For example. It's better when they're dealing with it and I'm not, and they're screaming and I'm not. Less scary that way. Mostly. I still sometimes have nightmares of Bendy chasing me through my house. Admittedly, in real life, that would be pretty scary. All right. So I think I talked enough about video games. Oh, speaking of that, from Bella PinkSavage, Five Nights at Freddy's or Bendy and the Ink Machine, which do you prefer? Hard to say which. Okay, I'm a fan when I have plushies for it. I have plushies for both Five Nights at Freddy's and Bendy and the Ink Machine. Let's see, I think I have Foxy and Freddy at least, and the cupcake, Chica's cupcake. And I have a Bendy, Alice, and Boris for Bendy and the Ink Machine. And I have a Bendy hat. Which do I like more? That's a good question. I'd say, in terms of game design, Bendy and the Ink Machine, because I love how they just combine the CGI video game with old-timey 1920s, 30s cartoon. That in terms of lore, well, I have to say Five Nights at Freddy's it just has me scratching my head a whole lot more than Bendy and the Ink Machine does. The Bendy's, I'd say the mystery, it's pretty much solved by the end, mostly. There's still a few questions, but Five Nights at Freddy's, no matter how many games are in the franchise, there's always just those questions, those open questions. I have actually been reading the books because in quarantine I needed stuff to do. I've been reading the Fazbear Frights short story novellas. Yeah, which are pretty good. It's like Goosebumps leveled up, I have to say. Yeah. So hard to say which I like more. I don't know. I guess I like them both and for different reasons. That's all I can really say. I will say, thanks to Five Nights at Freddy's, it'll be a while before I can walk back into a Chuck E. Cheese. Probably good. I don't think they allow unsupervised adults in there anymore. All right, next question. Remember, if you're not a patron, minimum is 5 gold beans. Also, remember the voice requests. One-line voice requests are 30 gold beans, longer voice requests 100, singing requests 280. And of course, you can always remedy the patronship by just becoming a patron, pledging at least $1 a month. That's all it says. Okay, so Bella from patron Bella PinkSavage. You said you grew up overseas, so I want to know which city or country was your favorite place. Oh, that is very difficult. Favorite place to live? Oh goodness. Favorite place to live would be, I don't know. I feel like I always have a different answer. I'd have to say living in Vienna, Austria, where German was a lot easier. But then again, Poland, I have ancestry from Poland, so there was a bit of a personal thing to that. And when I was living in Romania, well, I just loved living in Romania, even with its ups and downs. Like, it wasn't a perfect country, but I just felt attached to. I can't say, because there's always something different about each place. Maybe Vienna, Austria, but because I technically had more close friends there. So yeah, based on that, I'd to say Vienna, Austria. Also, lovely place. Like Austria had the Schönbrunn Palace. They had skiing. Yeah. Favorite place to visit, I'd say, was when we went to Athens, Greece. That was one of my favorite vacations. Even if we were there during labor protests, it was really wonderful, and the people were generally very nice. And it was nice and sunny, and we got to see some cool ancient architecture, and oh god, the food in Greece. Just go to any sidewalk cafe and you have like the guaranteed best meal ever. Oh boy, that was wonderful. I'd say that. Okay, so Fizzy Dizzy Doggles mentioned New Zealand. I didn't go to New Zealand myself, but my parents did live there for a while, and my dad was assigned there. So we do have some New Zealand stuff in the house. That was before I was born. Like, yeah, before I was born, so I didn't go there myself. Ooh. So yeah, I grew up in Europe. At this moment I can't decide which place I really loved more. But I'd say in terms of vacation, Greece, yeah. Okay, so Bella PinkSavage asking, have you seen the live action Lady and the Tramp or Hamilton yet? I did just get Disney Plus, and I have the live action Lady and the Tramp on my list. I haven't gone around to it yet. I've been busy. But we did watch Hamilton, and I'd have to say I get the hype. It was so deep. I cried. I bawled my eyes out at the end. And I understand why it's important for this musical to be around right now. I know people have asked me to make pony music videos on Hamilton, but the fact is, it's straight up music all the way through, and it's like 2.5 hours long. So no, I'm not doing that. Okay, yeah, it is very long. I am not ponyfying 2 hours and 30 minutes long. I had a hard enough time with Phantom of the Opera and Cats. You know how Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals are. Pretty much of similar length. Yeah, I am doing 6 now. Yeah, update on that. I know I did upload XY's not the musical. But But the one I'm working on now, the next number, no way. I'll admit I'm having a little difficulty with that. So many no's. I have to figure out ways to fill that. Okay, so Fizzy Dizzy Doggos sends a gift of, how much is the balloons? I actually don't know. That's the new one. Okay, sends balloons. What are your deep thoughts on Six the Musical? Yeah, I had to. I'm thanking you guys for. I'll have to thank you guys for recommending that musical. I believe it was in one of these streams where you recommended Six. I love it. I've actually always been. I had some kind of interest in the Tudors, especially interest, and it was like the song. Not only the song's just terrific, but just the execution so cool. I will say, they made Anne Boleyn a little flightier than I kind of pictured her to be, but yeah, I think we needed some just no nonsense fun after a couple of emotional moments. Yeah, I did listen to the musical. I watched some of the clips. I love the outfits that they designed for each queen, how they each have a symbolic meaning like the divorced queens having those spikes as crowns, and the beheaded ones having chokers, and the ones who, the one who died and survived, they have those long hoops like wedding rings, and they each have their individual colors, and wow, like every song is so deep. Even Catherine Howard, ironically, had the shortest reign and the longest song. I think that musical did Catherine Howard more justice than any other representation of Kay Howard I've seen. Yeah, because I ended up binge watching the Tudors after this musical, which the Tudors, yeah, which really made Catherine Howard like, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I'm seeing yeah, I'd have to say Catherine Parr. I think if ever I'd play one of those queens, I'd play Catherine Parr. I I think it fits my style of singing best, and I just well, that's something to admire about her, that she found a way to escape Henry's wrath. Although I have to say, in fairness, Anne of Cleves definitely, I think, had it the best in the end, because she got to divorce a king without sleeping with him, and 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 she had like all this money, and somehow she ended up just still keeping a strong relationship with the king, but a brotherly and sisterly one. Yeah. Yeah, actually, Catherine Parr only survived Henry VIII by like a year or two, something like that. Yeah, so she didn't survive by long, but she definitely survived him. That's for sure. And she had already survived 2 other husbands beforehand. But what I love about Catherine Parr, she was a writer. She fought for female education, and and yeah, she fought for female education, and also she brought the Tudor children together, the 3 future rulers of England. Like, yeah, why don't we bring your children together and we just act like a family? I guess it worked. And I know there was a point where she was in trouble for preaching her Protestant evangelicalism. I don't fully stand with her on that, but I commend how she was able to get out of it. Yeah, she got out of it before getting. Yeah, and definitely said a lot. So yeah, Six the Musical, I enjoyed it and learned some more about the 6 queens. All right, so any. Okay, so next question. We just answered about the 6 the Musical. Okay, from patron Bella PinkSavage, are you watching Pony Life? I've watched a couple episodes because people pointed them out to me. Like, I watched the one with Discord, or should I say Big Mac voicing Discord. He actually wasn't totally bad, I mean, voice-wise. I think the one thing I liked about Pony Life was they really made Fluttercord absolutely apparent. Like, they weren't even trying to hide it. They did the cartoony hearts and everything. Like, oh, I wish Discord was here. Oh yes, I'm well aware KP was not happy with that. Kim, yeah, I love Kim Possible a lot, was not happy with that. Also, weirdly enough, it sort of made the Rarer Pants ship I did in Daughter Discord happen, even if for like one episode. Like, hey, so does this mean that I was right about another ship? Yeah, like, sort of. Yeah, I'm aware. What they kind of presented it a little weirder than I did, but the rarity and fancy pants ship, but still, it's cool. Hey, it's cool. I'll take it. I'll take it as another sort of win. Yeah, they made fancy pants really weird though. I don't know. That show as a whole is it's really weird. I mean, it's like trying to be the Teen Titans Go of My Little Pony. Oh, Anime Guy 1101. What's Pony Life? A fan-made thing or an official one? Yeah, it's officially from Hasbro, with most of the voice actors reprising their roles. It's kind of like, yeah, Bella PinkSavage describes it. I think it's an AU, an alternate universe. Essentially, yeah, I think the best way to describe it, think of it as My Little Pony Go, as opposed to Teen Titans Go. But, it's not supposed to be as serious and deep as Generation 4, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I think it's really just, I feel like Hasbro's just kind of parroting itself. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Wait, Bella Pink what? Hold on. Who has a brother? What has a brother? Who are we talking about? Yeah, I don't know. Where can you watch Pony Life? Wait, Pinkie Pie having a brother. I did not know that one. I did not know Pinkie Pie was having a brother in Pony Life. Like, what the hey? I mean, first they spring Maud on us after showing only 2 sisters, which okay, granted though, Maud was everybody loves Maud, so we don't complain there. But then now there's a brother out of the blue, which what? I don't mind you spoiling because I'm not really following Pony Life as closely. Okay, I just have to. I have to give this. Pinkie Pie with a brother. Oh, brother. That was not on purpose. Okay. All right. So, Pony Life. It is definitely weird. I think we've established that. Yeah, it's Pinkie Pie with all the siblings, and then Applejack has all the siblings and cousins. And yeah. And if you count Pinkie Pie being part of the Apple family, she has the same amount of cousins. So, okay. No. Okay. All right. So, Bella PinkSavage has been asking most of the questions here. Remember, if you're not a patron, the minimum for a question or comment to be read aloud is 5 gold beans. Okay, how about a couple voice requests? Because I feel like we might need to take a break from the questions. Yeah, voice request. I have been listening to a lot of Taylor Swift recently. If that helps. Like including her new album. Okay, so okay, so remember, 1-line voice request is 30 gold beans. Oh, can I sing Cardigan Yeah, I from Bella PinkSavage, cardigan. Yeah, I think I can. Just I need to pull up the rest of you guys some time to think about questions. Oh, so Anime Guy 1101, are voice requests just songs or show lines included too? Yeah, okay, it depends. Like, yeah, it can be either singing requests or just voice requests, as in like speaking or some line you want me to say in the voices that I do. Yeah, you're a patron Anime Guy, so you get to make the request for free. This isn't a charity stream, so you can do it for free. Okay, anyway, cardigan lyrics. All right. This will be my first time attempting this song. I mean, I've listened to it quite a few times, so I think I can do it. Okay. Just hang on. Me. All right. Here we go. As requested by Bella PinkSavage, Cardigan by Taylor Swift. Vintage tee, brand new phone, high heels on, cobblestones. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual politics. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. And when you are young, they give you stupid car ads while you're trying to read the lyrics. 1 second. 1 second. The car ad interrupted my lyric reading. But I knew you dancing in your levies, drunk under a street light high. I knew you hand under my sweatshirt, baby kiss it better. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite. A friend to all is a friend to none. Chase 2 girls, lose the one. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna stop there. Yeah, I'm not used to singing that low. Yeah, it's one of, yeah, that is one of Taylor Swift's newer songs on her new album Folklore. She recently did a music video of it. It during COVID-19, they took all the precautions while filming it. Oh, and Fizzy Dizzy Doggos for 5 gold beans. I don't know the song, but I dig it. Yeah, well, you should check it out. I actually did do a reaction to the Cardigan music video, but I wasn't able to upload it on YouTube. But it is available for $7 plus patrons, just FYI. Yeah, I wasn't able to upload it because, yeah, copyright. This is why I don't do a lot of reaction videos. They don't last long on YouTube. Unless you like just cut them out or do some fancy audio or video thing. Yeah. So, yeah, most of my reactions have just been on fan animations. Well, not so much fan animations, just people, YouTube creators doing their animations. And then you don't get as much trouble with copyright. Yeah, I do. I guess some reactors just somehow get away with it, or because they edit it down to like the fair use of like 10 minutes. But no, I guess I'll just stick to making my own videos. All right. Well, I recover from that that poor attempt at cardigan. Bella PinkSavage, do you prefer singing or dancing, DF? Yeah, definitely singing over dancing. Dancing, oh boy, it really depends. I did take ballet class, then I got taller, and you don't see a lot of tall ballerinas. And I'm very awkward with bodily kinesthetic intelligence. Yeah. I mean, I could do a musical and I could probably follow the steps after doing it a few times, but if they're really complicated steps, then I'm screwed. Especially if there's a lot of spinning. Then my foot just ugh. Yeah. Like I'm not terrible. I'm just not the best at it. But I definitely go with singing over the dancing. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, now people are are comparing all their dancing styles. All right. So, any more questions or requests? I'm probably not going to go to the full 2 hours. Even next week. It doesn't help that I've been up since 6 a.m. because my cat woke me up, and I tried going back to sleep, but then she got me up again just to open a window. Believe me, I know when she wants me to open a window. I know by now. And then 6 hours later, I go to work, and yeah, I'm back at work at the movie theater. And even if it's just a few hours, it's very long because we have very few guests for good reason. Just saying, guys, if you're going to go out, wear a mask. Wear a mask, not just a scarf or holding your shirt up. Wear a mask. Like, even if you're just walking out on the street, wear a mask. Wear a mask. Oh, okay. I see a request. Oh god. And now the toggle is being weird. Okay, so Fizzy Dizzy Doggos just gave a just sent a love. What was that for? I didn't see it. Oh, you should invite your cat to reaction videos. It might be fun. Well, maybe. Also, wear a mask. Okay, there was a question lost in that chat here. Okay, Anime Guy 1101. There's a character from a long-running series I think would be good for Beauties and Beasts podcast, but it's so long I don't know if you would want to talk about him or not. Yeah, it really depends. What is a series? Yeah, what is the series you're talking about, Anime Guy? Okay, while you're thinking of that answer, yeah, I've thought about it. The problem is having a cat in a reaction video. It's tricky, especially since she kind of knocked over my mic when I was in the middle of a video call. Also, I'm in this closet, so okay. One Piece. Anime is called One Piece. I think I may have heard of it, but I don't know what it's about. Well, who knows? I've been doing a lot of binging. Which goes to the next question. Bella PinkSavage. Hey, do you have any animes you want to watch but haven't yet? I'm in the middle of watching Fruits Basket because people keep talking about it. Well, I watched the first couple episodes, and I'm saying, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to talk about this one too, aren't I? It's got animal changing characters, and yeah. Although I feel like at some point every anime has like the same type of characters. I don't know, why is every just female heroine in these animes just this whole, oh yeah, I am totally by your side, I totally understand, I totally I am totally pure, and I will be by your side forever. And like what the hey, why do they all talk like this? And of course with just a nest of guys. I don't get it. I mean, not that they're not good, but I just realized the same thing keeps happening a whole lot. Yeah, I don't know what One Piece is about. Like, I only just caught up on Seven Deadly Sins, for the episode on Tuesday. Remember, patrons, that's at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll probably send the link again, because it should be the same one I sent for the one last week, but I'll send it again just in case. Ooh, One Piece is about a fantasy world of pirates. Oh, good. Right up my alley. I love pirate fantasies. Yeah, says the girl who had been playing Pirate 101 all throughout quarantine until she ran out of levels and quests. Yeah. Yeah, 80 episodes. Okay. Yeah, I do love pirate fantasies. Like, I keep like that'll be somewhere on my goal. At some point I'm gonna write a pirate theme story. At some point in my life. I have a couple ideas. I'm not sure if I'd go with it. Yeah, I did have an idea. It's something to do with like the descendants of Anne Bonny and Mary Read. I don't know who knows who those pirates are, but they were real life female pirates, and they were best friends. Yeah. Oh wow. Anime Guy 1101. No, the character in One Piece comes in the 80 episodes mark. The series itself is over 1,000 episodes long. Fair enough. Wow. I didn't know series could go on for. Oh, wait a minute. I know I can. The stupid Simpsons go on for that long. Ah. Okay, well, thanks for the warning. Yeah, this is for the Simpsons. Yeah, just random thought out there. 1,000 episodes. Wow. Okay, but any animes I was planning on watching? Well, none in particular. I kind of just watched a bunch, and yeah. I think The Simpsons is like 1,000 episodes long. I mean, what? It's been going on since the 70s? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I still can't believe they're the same guys behind Phineas and Ferb, because Phineas and Ferb's so much better. Speaking of which, who else here has watched the movie Candace Against the Universe? I watched it with my family on Disney Plus, and it was, well, we loved it so much. we were just the last time that my dad was laughing so much, I can't remember, because Phineas and Ferb is like one of the few modern cartoons that he loves to watch. Yeah, just putting that out there. This is for Phineas and Ferb. I was glad that it came back, even if just for a movie. Oh, so 5 gold beans from Fizzy Dizzy Doggos. Great. Chat. I'm having trouble with this toggle thing. What is that? What is that clap for? Okay, Fizzy Dizzy Doggo says, I haven't. I'm probably going to drag my sister to watch it with me. Referring to the Phineas and Ferb movie. Okay. All right. Oh, did they change the Podbean prices? Okay, I'll have to double check on the Podbean prices. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's it's good to know. I'll keep an eye out for that for the next stream. Thanks. Yeah, it doesn't list the prices of the beans here in the chat. Sorry. I mean, for the host anyway. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah, that is why I didn't know, because it doesn't say to me. Anime Guy 1101. Do you want me to explain One Piece as short as I can without any major spoilers? No, that's fine. No, that's fine. Wait. Clap is 1, coffee is 3. Hang on. Love is 5. Balloons is 7. Okay, flowers is 10. Okay, let's just say, okay, cake, and cake is 21. Okay, 560,000 Podbean is an option now. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna look at the new prices. Well, in that case, let's just go with a clap minimum for now. Yeah, let's do a clap minimum for now for everything. Well, no, not everything. What would be reasonable for songs? Okay, there's no 30 being option. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, then let's do 5 gold beans for the. I mean, no, let's do the clap. And let's do the clap for the questions and comments. And I got okay. Okay, they just changed the B number. Okay. Okay, then they really changed it. That's annoying. Okay, then. All right, then let's. Okay, then. So there's less confusion for me too. Let's do clap for the questions and comments and love for the voice requests. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. You know, clap for questions and comments, love for voice requests. Minimum. Okay. All right. And Anime Guy 1101 asks, have you seen anything from the Pokemon or Digimon series? Yeah, I've watched some Pokemon in the past. I watched a couple of the movies. I didn't really get into it. Digimon, I don't think I watched like 1 or 2 episodes, and I don't remember them. Yeah. I didn't really get so much into the fighting monsters thing. The style kind of annoyed me. It's like, why are you just shouting out all your random attacks or taking these moments to just brag about what you're doing? Like, yeah, stuff like Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Just, I couldn't get into it. My brother did get into Pokemon. Okay, thanks for telling me, guys, about the prices. Okay. So, Bella PinkSavage, how have you been doing during quarantine in a nutshell? Little here, little there. Some moments where I'm like, oh my God, this is really happening. Like when my grandpa tested positive for the virus. He's fine. He's asymptomatic and he's in a high pressure room right now. And that was kind of that was the first time someone I actually knew personally contracted the virus. And I kind of burst out crying and I prayed for the first time in years. Yeah, that's how bad it was. But he's okay for now. But also I'm kind of scared because he's 90 years old. So, yeah. Oh, and Bella PinkSavage. Oh, your dad tested positive? Oh. I wish I had a sad awe sound effect. The boo does not sound appropriate. Yeah, I'm sorry. Is he doing okay? Like, does he have symptoms, or is just for now he has the virus but is asymptomatic? Okay, well, yeah. I mean, it definitely has been. There'll be moments where you're like, okay, I'm fine. I can survive this. And then there are moments where you're like, oh, Bella PinkSavage. Yeah, he's coughing and won't stop puking. Well, I hope your dad gets better. Oh gosh, and now okay, this is a freebie here because this is a more just some guy. My uncle was tested positive last week. Oh God, I am very sorry. Like my heart goes out to all you guys, who are either either have the virus or have a loved one with the virus. Like, why is there no awe sound effect? Oh gosh. Well, I guess until there's a vaccine, all we can do is take precautions where we can. Pray that you and your loved ones don't die. Oh God, I don't have a nice way to say this. Oh gosh, oh. Sorry, I thought it cut out for a second. But yes, it is definitely terrifying for everyone. And funnily enough, I researched on PTSD for my novel, and wouldn't you know it, a few months after I incorporate that into my novel, this thing happens. Yeah, this happens, and I have a feeling we're all going to be experiencing PTSD at some point. My grandma actually, well, her PTSD is triggered because of the coronavirus, of losing her husband 5 years ago. My grandpa, other grandpa, the one who died. Like she's had these moments where she bursts into tears, like how she's lonely and she doesn't get to talk to anybody, even though we're in the house with her, or how she can't even call anyone on the phone, even though she has the phone right next to her bed. Yeah, she's even. We found out that my grandma's been reading erotica. Like, not just romance, but erotica. I'm like, whoa. I know to each their own. I just did not expect you, sweet, innocent granny, to be reading that stuff. Like, oh, but it's romance. Like, Grandma, you do know the graphic descriptions in here, right? Yeah, she misses Grandpa. And I think the isolation from the pandemic has just it's made it worse. So yeah, people will be experiencing PTSD from previous events, and I'm pretty sure in a couple of years they'll be experiencing PTSD from now. It is definitely a difficult time. Yeah, it's traumatic for everyone, for whatever reason, whether they had the virus, whether their loved one has the virus, or just their own terror of being inside, of possibly getting the virus, or other factors that have arisen because of corona. It's going to be difficult, but we're all pulling through it. I'm at least getting my grip back on life now that I'm back at the movie theater, and starting this week I'll be nannying for these 2 kids who will be learning online this year. Yeah. So there's a ray of hope behind every stormy cloud. So I know I'm at least going to get through this in whatever way I can. And this podcast has given me something to do in the meantime. It's given me some purpose. And also the merchandise I've been designing and selling. Like, thanks guys. Sales have really been going up. And like I appreciate that. Like what little you've been able to give. Okay. It's become such a downer. I'm wondering if I should end this stream now. I don't know. Maybe if we had like one more song request or something. Like one more song. I think anyone have a song suggestion? Because we only had like one song. Yeah, something maybe upbeat. Okay. All right. Yeah. There's no one to invite right now that would be able to come right this second. Oh, there we go. I was just literally thinking of that song earlier in the car today. Okay. So, Bella PinkSavage, I won't say I'm in love. How am I going to do this with the chorus girls? I'll think of it. Me. Ugh. Ooh. If there's a prize for rotten judgment, I guess I've already won that. No man is worth the aggravation. That's ancient history. Been there, done that. Who'd you think you're kidding? Easier than heaven till you try to keep it hidden. Honey, we can see right through your face and like a grown-up when you're gonna own up that you got it bad. No chance, no way, I won't say it, no. Give up, give in, check the grin, you're in love. This thing won't play, I won't say I'm in love. You're way off base, I won't say it. Get off my case, I won't say it. Girl, don't be proud, it's okay, you're in love. Oh, at least out loud, I won't say I'm in love. Yeah, sorry, I accidentally skipped like the middle of the song there. I just kept going. Yeah, I often get the chorus parts mixed up. Okay, well, that sounded great. Yeah. Funnily enough, I was rewatching the Hercules animated series on Disney Plus. Very underrated because it has a lot of fun moments. Sure, it takes liberties with the Greek myths, but it's a lot of fun. Also, a lot of guest stars that really got my parents interested. Like, hey, I know them. They were in Star Trek, or they were in Friends, or blah 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 blah, or they were in Frasier. So yeah, that's the advantage of Disney Plus. All those old '90s shows. I think I am gonna have to cut this one short. Not just about that quarantine. I'm getting tired of talking. Yeah, maybe I'm not completely over it. Oh, except some question. Bella PinkSavage, what's your favorite animal? Well, my favorite house pet is a kitty cat. My favorite animal in the wild is a panda. And I've always loved pandas. Just those giant teddy bears. Eating bamboo, rolling around, being really fluffy. Oh, I see Anime Guy 1101 mentioned the Tarzan animated series. Yeah, I really loved that one as a kid. That would rerun a lot on that Disney Channel Poland. So I love the Tarzan animated series. Also showed more about Tarzan and Jane's relationship after the movie, which was totally great. And expanded the world they lived in. Because yeah, in the books, the world was a lot more the jungle was a lot more fantasy like than the original movie presented. All right. Okay, any last minute questions before we wrap this up? Thank you for the short little donations. Okay, Anime Guy 1101. Tarzan for a Beauty and the Beast episode. Any chance? I've thought about it. I've thought about it. It's definitely a unique version. I mean, technically he's not a beast per se, but he's beastly in the sense he grew up in the wild. But yeah, I think I might have to read the original book though, because I know it's definitely different. Oh, whoa. Okay, I just got like two donations at once, and okay, so I got a clap from just some guy, and a cup from Fizzy Dizzy Doggos. Tarzan in general is underrated. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Nice. It is. Oh god. So many people asking for Okay. Oh, so here's the question from just some guy. If Little Cheese met the Tri-Pies, who would he get along with the most? I know what you're talking about. Your Pinkie Pie and Cheese Sandwich's canon child versus my fanon triplets. Yeah, I gotta say, Little Cheese is awfully cute, and it's apparently a boy. But yeah, but yeah, I just knew that Pinky and Cheese would spawn something that, well, actually looks a lot like a little itty bitty Pinky. So with some color changes. Wait, who would Little Cheese get along with the most? Raspberry cherry. The problem is I don't know much about Little Cheese's personality. We only see him for a few minutes. See him making Zerberts into his hoof. In that case, probably he'd get along with Cherry. Cherry's definitely the craziest of the bunch. Yeah. There's a question. Sorry. Everyone was kind of typing in the questions at once. I got a few lost in here. Rewinding. Great. Where was that? Someone asked a question. All right, so Anime Guy 1101. Last thing I'll say about One Piece before I forget, the dub is on Funimation and Netflix in case you want to see an episode or two for yourself. Okay. Boy, that streaming service that has everything. Oh, so Bella PinkSavage, when's the next gameplay, DF? I've tried doing gameplays. I can't find a way to record them. It's like, unless I buy some fancy program that is able to record my voice, my webcam, and the game without the game glitching out every 5 minutes. Because that's what I attempted to do with Bendy and the Ink Machine and Monster Prom. And it just failed. It just failed. The Bendy thing, I got totally lost because the controls just went out of whack. So when's the next gameplay for me? I've no idea. Sorry. What? Suddenly a lot more people are entering the chat, and I was talking about wrapping this up. Like, unless they have last minute questions, minimum a clap. Yeah, okay. Yeah, minimum clap. Let me just take a sip of water. I gotta plan these for days where I don't have work beforehand. My voice would be less tired. Anime Guy 1101, is there someone that does Let's Plays you can get advice from? No one I know personally. Yeah, that's all I can say. No, this stream will not go on forever and ever and ever and ever, Bella, because the Podbean limits me to 2 hours max. All right, but I think I'm almost finished with the. Yeah, I think we're done unless someone has like one last minute question or request. Just remember that my next stream for the next episode for patrons only will be on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Non-patrons, you have some time to pledge to the $10 a month tier to have access to the patron-only streams. Before then, if you want to hear the episode on the 7 Deadly Sins, which is a really big anime and stuff I have mixed feelings about. Oh, I love the anime as a whole, but there's still stuff I'm like, yeah. But yeah, four different interspecies relationships, which kind of fit into Beauty and the Beast in a way, and they're all very different, and at least one of them is extremely unhealthy. All right. It's this Tuesday, September 8th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for anyone who can make it. Yeah, I gotta stop doing these things after work. But I might have little choice if I'm working 2 jobs now. Okay, anyway, thanks everyone for thank you everyone for joining me today. Okay, and clap from Fizzy Dizzy Doggos. Applause for the stream. Thank you. And thank you for what little you were able to give. Thank you for letting me know that the prices have changed and everything. I'm going to have to look those up. because I was not aware of that. Sorry. I'll fix it for next time. Oh, and Anime Guy 1101 gave a clap too. Thanks. You didn't have to. Oh, and a clap from PinkSavage. We love you, DF. Hang in there. Thanks, guys. You didn't have to do that. I mean, the patron privileges, you didn't have to do that. All right. Well, I think with all the coronavirus thing, I might have to host another charity stream sometime this month. Assuming I can get the time. And now another clap from Just Some Guy. Literally, that's the name. Stay safe. Thank you, Just Some Guy. I will stay safe. Okay. Okay, remember to follow the podcast for any updates on episodes and streams. Maybe I'll do some kind of charity stream this month because face it, there are a lot of causes out there that we need to contribute to, especially in this time. And we have to do what little we can to help reduce the spread of the coronavirus and help those who are in need. Okay, and thank you for what little you were able to give in this stream. I'd probably be able to buy a candy bar. No, it's fine. I mean, there are people who need this money a lot more than I do, but thank you for what little you were able to give. And thank you for the interesting questions. And yeah, this has been fun. All right. All of you have a nice night. And Disney Fanatic 2364 out.